Question for Luke. I tend to have my hobbies tied around my line of work, CS plus AI. Do you face this issue?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't mind it that much. I was told my whole life growing up that don't do what you love because you blah, blah, blah. You won't be able to enjoy it anymore. And no.
I mean, I think you did find that to a degree with game streaming. You got pretty demotivated about game streaming after a while. It didn't make you not enjoy gaming, though.
It didn't at all. And
Okay.
I mostly got demotivated because the environment that I was in was not conducive to it, so I was weighing on other people.
Got it.
Like, if I game stream right now, I am annoying someone.
You'll be annoying me because you're supposed to be working on WAN show.
No, I'm gonna open up a browser game. No,
RuneScape.
yeah. So it's like there have been many times where I would like to stream what I'm playing right now, and it's just like,
Yeah.
it's just gonna annoy someone. I don't want to bother. But I do want to return to it eventually. It probably won't be anytime soon, so don't get excited. But
Maybe I should just get set up so that I could stream in the basement, because I almost never game upstairs anymore. Because like my kids are usually down in the basement and stuff. I just get a webcam. Because like I have my nice streaming setup and it's like great for calls, and like I have that Rode mic that's like this long. You've seen my desk. But honestly, it's not the most comfortable for gaming. And if I have anyone in person with me, it's not that great. You know what I really need to do is I need to set it up so that I can like multiplayer game in my theater. There's no reason not to.
can't you?
Well, yeah, no, I totally can. Well, I don't have a headset in there, and like I don't it's not. I don't have a computer in there right now.
Dude, playing Anno on didn't we talk about it? I think we've talked about this before.
I have never played Anno on it.
Playing Anno on there would be so sick.
I have
actually be so sick.
When we're doing our tape to tape runs, why am I sitting at my desk?
Honestly, yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, kind of.
Like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
So,
I would prefer that he solves that before he tries to I think Linus's LAN house is fine. The fact that someone else has a cooler one.
Oh yeah. No,
is whatever.
I wasn't upset in any way. I don't. If I want to do like a 20 plus person LAN, we'll do it at Smash Champs.
Yeah.
Like that. I got a plan for that.
We have options. But those types of things I think would be cool to solve. Making streaming less of a chore is a cool idea. And then, being able to play tape to tape or Anno or whatever from the theater room.
I finally have a computer in there. What I wanted to do was I wanted to do something that was like almost entirely passive, because I have that perforated drawer thing, and then I have fans at the top, and I wanted to do like a whole thing where it was like convection cooled or something, and it hasn't been a priority on the video side, and I haven't gotten around to it personally, so I just haven't had a computer in there the whole time. And the idea was that I would share my computer across it, but then with the multiple monitors plugged in, and which one is your primary monitor and your secondary and your tertiary, and not in Windows, not being able to change those assignments, and like the whole thing, it's been kind of a pain in the butt. And Windows KVM was theoretically a perfect solution for it, but then I was having trouble with the USB extensions and blah, 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 blah. The long story short is I just need to put a stupid computer in there. And Falcon Northwest, we have a review coming of their Tiki.
Oh, you're putting that in there?
No.
Oh.
They sent over their Tiki, and what they wanted to send us was not actually the Tiki, but I said I want the Tiki because I think it's a really good match for the 5090, which is what they have in it, because it actually blows right through.
Oh, it's sick.
Which is pretty cool, because it doesn't share any of that heat with the other components like we observed in our review of the RTX 5090, where it like heats up your CPU and RAM and stuff. But they were like, okay, we'll send you the Tiki because that's what you guys want, and like realistically, if we can like be the first system review on LTT in like 2 years, then I guess, because it's a super cool system. So Jake's working on the review of that. But what we really wanted to send was the frag box. So we'll send you one, but like, can you just try it? And I was like, okay. So I don't know. I don't know when they need it back or whatever, but for now it's in my house. And speaking of stealing things from work,
I had an idea,
and I put it in the theater room. And our next tape-to-tape run, I'm going to be... You can come over. You can sit in the theater room with me, but I'm going to be in the theater room.
Sweet.
There's no way around it.
I had an idea. You might like it. It's very Linus beneficial. It doesn't do literally anything for me, but I think you'll like it. I think it's a decent idea.
Yes.
You know that... I'm going to be kind of vague, but I think you'll get it. You know that thing that we're speccing? You called me about it. You're like, I don't know about these specs. They're a little much. When's the last time you called me?
Is it like a gaming plane?
No. That's funny though. But we talked about it in text. No, I'm trying to think of the phone call. I'm trying to be vague. In the other building.
Gaming jet.
No. Again, we talked about that in text.
Okay.
You call me about it this week. Like,
okay. A jet for gaming.
I mean, I can just say it. I don't know if I need to.
I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. So
We're thinking about making a home theater set.
oh God, don't talk about that. I'm kidding. Yes, we are working on one of the like original lab things that we were supposed to have, which is a light controlled environment that we could also use for not only just testing displays like in general, because it's light controlled, but also we could use for like setting up big TVs and projectors so that we're not always using my theater room at home for testing stuff.
This
where were you going with this?
has noticeable negatives. I just want to be very clear. But there is one really major positive. So I'm throwing it out there. All right. What if we just recreated your home theater room so that
Okay.
anything that you liked in there, you would know exactly what it was like. We could have that cubby. If something fit in there and you liked it,
God.
you could just take it home.
No,
the
that's a
TV would
terrible
mount
idea.
perfectly. Everything would be exact. You could cheat in certain ways. Like I think this was James Stribe's idea, but you could make the wall behind the TV a fake wall and just have a mount there, so we could have more space back there and stuff. But other than that, things would sound mostly correct.
That's hilarious.
Things would look mostly correct. Things would fit mostly correct.
Chat likes this? Oh, come on, you guys. We don't. It should
Alfred's
be-
gonna kill me because they don't have as much filming areas on the sides, which they wanted. Sorry.
I'll think about it.
Maybe you could just make it similar.
It would be better if it was bigger, honestly. I wanted to make my theater room bigger because the seating is a little bit cramped. Like when we really like have it packed with people, I wish it was probably about one seat wider. Like I'm not saying, yes, my personal theater room is not big enough. Like I'm not, but I would have preferred.
There is a mild amount of lack of prime seats.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so if you're all like huddled around like playing an 8-player game together, it's
there's a few people that don't have great seats.
Yeah, what I would have wanted is to have a larger screen and like a 21:9 modular display in the long term. I would have loved to use like modular panels to have a 21:9 display. That would have been my ideal.
I want to temper people's expectations. Mawson said, "Nope, do it right."
We're not going to do it like right. It'll be like
right is actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, it involves like a room within a room and like suspended floor and like
you're spending incredible amounts of money.
I don't know how forever our current facilities are. They're really not ideal. The team doesn't love being separated between the two buildings down the street and stuff like that. Yeah. We haven't found an alternative. Like we found a really nice building a while back, but when we surveyed the team, the attrition was unacceptable. We would have lost not only a huge portion of our team, but we would have lost key members that I think you guys would have been very disappointed in us for not doing everything we could to retain. And so asking for all these stars to align, something that is large enough to accommodate us, affordable enough that we can trade our current holdings for it, because I don't realistically want to put a ton more money into Lower Mainland real estate, and also is in approximately the same location, so we aren't fucking over people who literally picked up their lives and moved them and put down roots to be near Linus Media Group and affiliated companies. Like it just hasn't happened,
and it's gonna be tough to happen. But
if something were to come up,
we would like to take that opportunity.
I don't want to spend $250,000 on this room that we are literally going to bulldoze. Because looking at the way it has to be constructed, it's not modular. It can't be like taken apart and reused. I want to be in a position where it's like, okay, everyone grab your go bag, let's go. Which it obviously wouldn't be quite like, but
no.
Yeah, I don't know.